there's a chance that the single greatest thing ever added to Apex Legends was just started this week. And on the other side of that same coin, it could be a disaster and one of the worst things possible for Apex Legends' future. Let me explain it to you. You might have heard about it already, but it is called The Realm. The Realm is, in fact, a new sort of league created by players for players, where it is going to be the best players playing against each other outside of the ranked playlist, all through the new custom games that are available in Apex Legends. It is called The Realm, and you can see them on Twitter, therealm.gg. Enter The Realm and elevate your esports experience. It just started earlier last month, but now the North American version has begun at the start of April. Season 1 of Realm's Solo Queue League kicks off on April 1st. $150,000 in prizing per region. To qualify, there's their qualifying, things like that. The season is 3 months long. The sign-up will start in mid-March, and they will be announcing another Realm League starting soon, both in North America and EMEA. So it is essentially a $150,000 prize pool, but you might be wondering, how does it work? Well, it actually works by pitting two different types of groups against each other. There is the Pro League players that you have seen before and you watch play in ALGS, as well as the Challenger circuit, the ranked grinders and things like that, and they're pitted against each other, but not on their normal teams. The way it actually works is they have one group of 60 players and all the teams are randomized. So you will get a random team every single time you play a game, and your stats are actually tracked individually. So winning matters, how many points your teams get matters, how many kills you individually and kills your team gets matters, but in the leaderboards, it's tracked individually. And let me tell you, with $150,000 on the line, everyone is playing it. And I mean everyone. If you go on Twitch right now, Alberlelli, Solo Q Realm, he's been playing it the last few days. Sweet Dreams, if you look, his last 3 streams have all been Realm Pro League. This says day 2, but this was day 1. This was day 2. This was day 3. It was honestly amazing to see how many pro players and other content creators and Challenger Circuit teams are playing in this Realm League. You can go over here. You can see Naughty. He's been streaming a ton of Realm, and he's been one of the people on the top of the leaderboards, which is actually a very good thing that they have. One of the best things that Apex Legends doesn't have is a leaderboard. They don't have a ranked leaderboard in-game. The Realm, however, they do. If you go over here, they've got an EMEA region and a North America region where they actually have a leaderboard. You can see right there in their custom games who has the most points. They've got an ELO system, so that's like an in-game skill rating that they've kind of found a way to formulate and tabulate to give you an accurate skill representation and how good you are. So it shows you how many kills you've got, how many games you've played, your total amount of points, which is weighted based off your overall placements, your kills, etc. And you can see there's a group for EMEA, there's also a group for North America, and a lot of people are participating. In fact, it's so well designed that you can even see that they've got more advanced stats where you can see just not who's in first place, but you can sort by total kills. You can see Alliance Effect has the most kills right now across the entire globe, EMEA and North America. You can see kills per game. J Trips is averaging 6 of them. That's 2 higher than the next closest person. You can even scroll down to total damage and average damage per game. It is one of the best ways to create a leaderboard that people can actually look at and kind of judge based off their skill. It is possibly one of the best things that has ever happened in Apex, and Play Apex themselves didn't even have it. This had to take the efforts of a bunch of people outside of Apex that were passionate about it, and they turned it into something. But at the same time, this is also kind of a pretty bad thing. And let me tell you why. We did say that there were some qualifications on how to get in, and it seems like the application process to get into the Realm is a bit of a mess. It started off with one set of rules. You had to be Masters Plus, and you had to get invited. You had to go to their Discord and their website, make an account, get verified. All that stuff, it makes sense. It's a great way to eliminate cheaters, eliminate DDoSers, to find out who people really are so they have one account and they can get into the game, and all that is great. But once so many people started applying, they actually found that maybe they let too many people in, and they needed to start maybe even getting rid of some people. So they had to have this kind of system on how they were going to actually allow people in. So you had to get vouches for pro players, and you had to brag about your accolades and figure out how to get in, because it's an invite-only system, and they're trying to get the best players to compete with the best players. But it started getting pretty bad, where almost a vouch mattered more than your statistics and what you've been able to accomplish in Apex. And nothing shows that more than the case of Wizard Coin 23. Wizard Coin tweeted this out. He was trying to get into Realm just a couple days ago when it started in North America, and he had to tweet, "Someone vouch, this is crazy," for, paraphrase there, and took a screenshot of him sending his, accolades as things, why he should be allowed into the Realm, to one of the little moderators, the admin for the Realm. He sent his profile, sent all that stuff, and the person, this time Rondon, said, "For now, we're sticking to vouches by notable pros only, as we have a lot of people and we'll have to start kicking people, potentially, LMAO." And Wizard Coin said, "Wait, so being a Predator and a 5-time Challenger Circuit finalist and being signed is not enough?" Rondon then responded, and this is wild to me, "If you're all that, then it's just easier to get a vouch, no? But yes, correct, not enough." So yes, you are actually hearing that right. Being a signed Apex player to a professional squad, Wizard Coin plays for Team Mike and Ike in the ESA weekly series, the Esports Arena series. They literally pay him to play Apex Legends. He has made it to Challenger Circuit several times over, but he was not given a spot. Now, granted, this tweet actually caught a lot of traction. You can see in the replies, a lot of people were saying, "How are you not in on your credentials alone? Doesn't it require just Pred to get in because the things keep changing, the requirements on how to get in?" Some people were saying, "That's crazy. They don't want your Revenant gameplay." And then this one was also interesting. "The Season 12 Masters players griefed your spot by vouching each other in." And that actually proved to be something that was very serious, because a lot of people that were getting in, they really aren't that much of ranked grinders. Maybe they participate some in Challenger Circuit, but it basically became a cesspool of everyone trying to get their friends in, and there were limited spots. So then people started denying some people and allowing others in because they were friends, or they had vouches, or maybe they had a bit of clout, and that was how they were able to get in. So it became so full and congested that real players like Wizard Coin weren't able to get in originally without a public outcry on Twitter. And as you might expect, this had some serious repercussions, because not even a day later, they in fact had to give us the good old-fashioned time to cut everybody technique. You can see in this screenshot of the Discord, "Competitors of the Realm, the following players have been demoted based on their performance." They tagged a bunch of these players, they demoted them. "You have been removed from Tier 1 and placed in the Crucible. Only once there are enough players, blah, blah, blah." I don't have that rest of that screenshot to show you guys right now. But the point is, they had to kick people out. Why? Because of poor performance. Why were they performing really poorly? Well, maybe it just wasn't their day. Maybe they didn't have a great setting, and then maybe they had some bad luck. All these things could be true. But a lot of it is also because of the vouch system and how vouching for players became more important than what you could actually show in their skill based off their high rank play or their Challenger Circuit or Pro League or women's tournaments, their placements. Vouches became so important that people that should never have made it into Realm actually made it in, and they ended up griefing a lot of games. Some things we saw examples of players would actually hide from other players. They would see who you got matched up with, and you had to join the lobby. And someone would find a player that's not very good, see they're on their team, and decide, well, I'd rather just dodge the queue than get this person on my team and lose. So queue dodging became a problem where teams would literally quit just to avoid playing with certain players. The vouch system made an absolute mess out of this. And granted, I'm not sure what there is better to do. Maybe just have a better group of people trying to vouch for you or whatever. Maybe it should be only Pro League players. I'm not certain, but it ended up being a disaster, and it led to a lot of serious problems. But why is this potentially a really bad thing for Apex Legends as a whole? Actually, I can tell you that right now. No one's playing ranked, which is the lifeblood of competitive Apex outside of tournaments. Playing ranked was a great way to grow your skill, to fight against teams that are of equal skill to you, maybe even a little bit better, maybe even a little bit worse, but it was a way to get people of a similar skill level to you to compete against each other in what was supposed to be kind of the stepping stone into ranked. Now, we all know, or rather, ranked was the stepping stone into competitive play. Now, as we all know, there's a lot of cheaters. There's a lot of things wrong with competitive ranked and Apex. And there's a lot of really bad point systems that Apex has continued to put out for ranked. So it's more of a kill race now. It's not about coming in first. You know, a 3-kill win in the realm or in competitive Apex is very valuable, but a 3-kill win in ranked, if you're a high enough level pred, is actually a bad thing for you. You could lose points for winning a game, which is insane, and Apex has to fix that. And I'm hoping that the realm helps them realize that, because right now, at the time of this video, it is 8:40 Central PM, 8:40 p.m. Central on a Wednesday. So it's been about 36 hours since the new ranked split dropped for Season 16 Split 2, and currently there are only 50 total Masters and Preds. Usually there are 50 within the first 12 hours of ranked. So nobody is interested in playing ranked anymore. Most people, they're much more busy with the realm. They find it interesting. The games are a lot more competitive. You can ensure that you're not being cheated against or cheated on in those games. It's a really great way to play, but it is absolutely killing Apex ranked. And honestly, I don't blame any of the players for choosing to play the realm instead of Apex ranked. If you can get in, which is a privilege and it's great, you should try and take advantage of that. And it's also a great way to meet new people since you get a different teammate every game. You can also win some cash money. You can see here, the Realm tweeted out, after 3 days, it's time to see who the winners are. You can find the Realm leaderboard with live updates at therealm.gg every day. On Realm, there's $1,000 US prizing per day for the top 7 players. Help us tag the players we can't find their at. And then they tweeted out the first 3 days of champions. All 21 of these people, it might be less than 21 because some of these repeat, they got paid. So honestly, it's great. You don't really get paid for playing Apex Ranked unless you're a content creator. And honestly, while that's still the way to go, and I'm not sure how the realm is profitable or how they're making money or how this is sustainable, we'll figure about that problem another day. Maybe the realm's going to be FaZe and Snoop Dogg left FaZe to go join the realm. Who knows? But long story short, I'm not sure how they're going to be able to keep this up, but I do know one thing: Apex Legends can't. If they are going to have custom matches created by individuals outside of the Respawn Entertainment studio, if they can create a better atmosphere for ranked players than Apex themselves, they're going to lose their player base. People will start to only get on for the realm and not play ranked at all. You're already seeing this happen. This happens in other games too. This happened in Halo. Pretty much in every title that 343 has been a part of, it started to happen. The ranked system got a little bit boring. People decided, let's just play more custom games. It's starting to happen in Valorant a little bit. If you follow Tarek, Tarek's been doing his Pro City 10s, where there's a league where they kind of pick schoolyard style captains. You pick your team, you play against each other for money. They don't even play ranked anymore to avoid stream sniping and cheaters. So it's a serious thing. So while the realm might be the greatest thing that Apex has ever had introduced, it could also very well be the thing that kills it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think it's fascinating. I'll be talking about it a lot more. Me personally, I'm not in the realm. I did apply, but I understand I never competed, so it makes sense that I'm not in it. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up in the lower one. Maybe I won't even do it at all. Maybe they'll run out of money and not be able to pay anyone. Who really knows? Let me know what you think in the comments, and I appreciate you watching this video. Until next time.